I'm Bob from the BeanCast, sitting here with Peter Shankman, and it's time for the 2-minute rundown for Wednesday, January 18th, 2012. The timer is running. Let's get started. Well, first up, top-level domains. We've been talking about them coming. We know that they were coming. How much of a threat do they pose to brands? I mean, there's a lot of worry about this.
There is. The problem is, though, we've conditioned consumers over the past 15 years to type .com at the end of everything. It's the same reason .net never took off. .org doesn't work that well. We position consumers to understand that .com is for their company, and to first explain to them, okay, we're changing to .wp or whatever it is. I think it's just going to screw with brands, and they'll wind up going back to .com to begin with.
Oh, man. But it does offer some advantages to a brand to have these top-level domains, doesn't it? I mean,
it's good for them to own it, but again, keep in mind that something like 60% of top-level domains right now are misidentified. Marlboro.ru takes you to a wholesaler where you can buy Russian cigarettes. So, how does that help Marlboro? Or help Morris, whatever it is.
So the confusion will sort it out in the end, and it's just like people will just gravitate to
people just go back to .com.
.com, right. Well, big banks are reporting problems managing their Twitter accounts. Go figure. It's such a personal customer service type experience for a lot of the usage of Twitter, and yet you're dealing with very sensitive information. Can banks overcome that and deal with Twitter in a customer service fashion that is useful to them?
They can if they start positioning themselves as a customer service situation that helps in the broad scope of things. Well, we're here to answer your questions. Okay, if that's a problem you have, call us at this number, as opposed to just, that your check did bounce that they then tweet out to 100 million people. So I think they have to be a little more careful about that.
Yeah, so they just have to manage what information they're sharing.
Exactly.
Bing has passed Yahoo as the #2 search engine. And, we knew this was going to happen eventually. But does Bing pose more of a threat to Google now because they're #2?
With Google's changes, where they're using more about Google+, I think that it does. That's what Bing does. Microsoft does it. They wait for a competitor to stumble and they swoop in.
Oh, wow. It's just like, well, we're going to have to watch for that. Of course, the time is running out. We're going to hear the buzzer.
Oh, good.
I know, you hate the buzzer. Well, with that sound, we're out of time. I'm Bob Knorpp. This is Peter Shankman. Tune in tomorrow for another 2-minute rundown.